Hi, I'm going to show you my picture just quickly. Have a look. So this picture shows some of the positive things from lockdown. So before, in the first lockdown, I had to stay shielding for 4 months, staying indoors, nothing to do, twiddling my thumbs. It was quite difficult, and obviously there was lots of worry about the coronavirus, but I tried to focus on the positive things. So in July, I went for a haircut for the first time all year. I was really happy to be walking outside and then to get my hair cut, and that's what this picture commemorates really. I'd like to tell you what I've put into the picture. So I put flowers around my head because I started growing things during lockdown. That was a positive way that I tried to distract myself from the coronavirus, and I found it really encouraging actually. I enjoyed it. I felt that was important. Also, the flowers that were growing and vegetables, the tomatoes, I was really successful with those. They grew up the side of my wall, a big vine, and it made me really happy because I couldn't go to the shops, but as the tomatoes grew, I could pick them and have them for myself, and I got a lot of them. It made me really happy. So there were lots of positives in this year, and I hope my picture shows that. Thank you. Bye.
Well, as you know, I'm a bit hard of hearing, and we've had all this bad news about the virus. So I went out a couple of weeks ago and had that photograph taken of me out in nature. And all the autumn leaves were out, and I love autumn leaves. And so rather than being concerned about my hearing, I was relying on my sight, seeing all these beautiful things and, enjoying the lovely world all around me.
So why have you got arrows going up into the sky?
Well, I cut out some of the leaves that I collected, all the lovely autumn leaves and their colours, and those arrows represent the positive feeling that it all gave me. And so I'm trying to concentrate on being positive and allowing the things I can see in nature to cheer me up during these difficult times.
Hello, my name is Cameron, and this is my self-portrait collage. It's about nature, and there's a camera in there because through the lockdown I found this is my favourite hobby. I took a lot of pictures of nature, and also I used my brother for photos, and they're on my Instagram, social media. So my account is Cameron Davison 03, no capitals or space. If you want to see my photos, hope you like my pictures and collage. Thank you.
I fell over whilst I was at home. I fell over in the bedroom. Then I waited and waited. I couldn't get myself up, but at last I managed to push my alarm button. I waited about an hour, and then I was quite shocked when the paramedics came in. They lifted me up out of the flat, and I went to hospital where I stayed for 3 months. So doctors and nurses would come and say to me, "Are you okay?" and try and communicate. As they spoke to me, it would go right over my head because I'm deaf. And I'd sign to them, "I'm deaf, I don't understand." But we did manage by writing notes to each other. Eventually, I moved here to this care home, and it was the same problem, no one signs. But I'm finding that we're getting by okay with lip reading. It's working well.
In December last year, 2019, I had a cochlear implant, and because of the virus this year, my appointments at Edinburgh have been basically cut down, although it will complete in February this year. A cochlear implant meant that once I was switched on, I was able to hear high-pitched sounds, my grandchildren, birds, etc. But one of the things that I missed was swimming because of the shutdown, and so I've swum subsequently in the Wensum, in mill ponds, and what it has opened up for me is the actual appreciation of nature. I've swum eye to eye with swans and ducks. I've swum through woods and seen it at eye level. I've seen trout swimming in mill ponds. So all in all, the cochlear implant, although I take it out when I swim, has been absolutely brilliant. It's enabled me to hear things that I didn't hear before, but also with the lockdown, I've seen nature from a different point of view.
Hello, my name's Bethany. My picture has lots of things in it. Here they are. First of all, the NHS, because my husband worked in a care home. He was to and from during lockdown. Then you'll see the picture of the Doctor Who TARDIS in the car. So last summer, when the restrictions lifted, my husband was able to drive to London to his sister's house to pick up the Doctor Who TARDIS and then rebuild it in our flat. And then thirdly, you'll see Lego depicted, because we're crazy on Lego and we build it lots. It was a bit boring in lockdown, so that gave us something to do. Also, trees are represented because we explored Mousehold a lot whilst we were in lockdown. I really loved walking amongst the trees. And another thing I noticed was the birds on my balcony a lot more. We did some gaming as well, drawing. So yeah, we were busy with lots of things. Thank you. So for me, it was my cat. My cat would come and jump up on me, and it made me feel calm, really. And then when I had my vaccinations, my first one and my second one, that meant that I could go and do things again, and it helped me get back to going to work, which was really good. It also meant I could see my friends. We would go and get the bus together and have a chat. But, it's quite hard for me when I'm out with people wearing masks, because it's really difficult to lip read. I just can't lip read them at all. It's better if people wear visors, clear visors or clear masks. That's much better, because then I can see their faces and see them to lip read.